The mystery began the night King Solomon dreamt of a throne shining in a realm not of earth. Its radiance pulsed like a sun trapped inside a crystal. A voice whispered that this throne belonged to a queen of incomparable wisdom. Solomon woke with his heart echoing the prophecy. The stars above his palace flickered strangely, as if responding. Winds circled the balcony, carrying scents from lands far away. He felt destiny reaching across realms, calling him to something extraordinary, a throne that existed beyond human boundaries. A queen who ruled with elegance and unshakable intellect. His advisors sensed a shift in the air but could not explain it. Solomon knew the dream was no illusion. It was a summons. And somewhere in the distance, Queen Bilqis stirred without knowing her story had begun. A bond had awakened. And the realms listened. Queen Bilqis ruled a kingdom so advanced it felt carved from a future age. Her throne stood at the heart of her palace, crafted from metals unseen in other lands. It gleamed with ethereal light, shifting colors with her emotions. Scholars believed it was forged by forgotten artisans. Mystics believed it was touched by angels. But only Bilqis knew the truth, that her throne was a relic from a realm beyond her own. When she sat upon it, visions flickered before her eyes. She saw wars before they erupted. Saw prosperity before it bloomed. Saw shadows of worlds humanity had not imagined. Her throne was more than a seat. It was a living gateway. A reminder that her destiny extended beyond one kingdom. And she guarded its secret with fierce wisdom, for not every realm welcomed human touch. When Solomon sent envoys to Bilqis, they returned trembling with disbelief. They entered her palace expecting luxury, but found something unearthly. Light moved along the walls like ripples of water. The air shimmered with soft whispers, and the throne, it hovered slightly above the ground. Its surface glowed with symbols none could decipher. One envoy swore he saw the outline of wings in its reflection. Another felt a pulse beneath the floor as if the palace itself breathed. They brought back stories that no one dared question. Solomon listened intently, understanding that his dream had shown truth, not fantasy. He sensed realms overlapping, earth brushing against worlds beyond. The envoys begged him not to pursue this mystery, but Solomon's heart was already entangled with destiny. And he prepared to meet the queen whose throne defied reality. When Solomon set out to meet Bilqis, the path before him felt charged with unseen energy. Birds flew in strange formations overhead. The winds carried ancient harmonies. Stars glimmered even under daylight. The world seemed aware of what was coming. Near the edge of Bilqis's kingdom, Solomon felt the boundaries between realms weaken. Shadows stretched unnaturally, light bent in unusual patterns. His horses grew uneasy, sensing what human eyes could not. The closer he rode, the more reality shifted. Time slowed, echoing with unfamiliar rhythms. It felt as though the earth itself welcomed and warned him. Solomon whispered a prayer, steadying his spirit, for he knew this meeting would shape the future of two realms. And the throne waited, fully aware of his arrival. When Solomon finally stood before Bilqis, the air rippled with silent reverence. Her presence carried a gravity unlike any ruler he had known. Wisdom shimmered in her eyes like reflections of ancient stars. She greeted him with calm grace, yet cautious curiosity. Solomon sensed her throne watching him, not as an object, but as a guardian. When he approached it, the symbols on its surface brightened. A soft hum spread across the hall, responding to his spirit. Bilqis noticed and hid her surprise. Few beings ever awakened the throne's awareness. Solomon realized instantly, this throne was alive with cosmic memory. They exchanged riddles and truths with effortless fluidity. But beneath every word lay a deeper dialogue. Their souls recognized each other long before their voices did. And the throne began to glow brighter. As Solomon reached out to touch the throne, it ignited with celestial fire. The flames did not burn, they illuminated. Visions erupted in his mind like cascading waterfalls. He saw realms layered beyond Earth's horizon. Saw angelic beings shaping worlds with silent commands. Saw ancient secrets older than scripture. Bilqis watched quietly, knowing the throne was testing him. If his soul wavered even slightly, the throne would reject him. But Solomon stood firm, his spirit anchored in divine wisdom. The throne recognized his purity of intention. Its flames softened into gentle radiance. A symbol lit softly upon his hand, a sign of acceptance. Bilqis inhaled sharply, recognizing its meaning. Only one who walks with truth can touch the throne. And Solomon had passed the test. That night, the throne revealed its true nature to both rulers. A circle of light formed beneath it. The palace trembled as realms overlapped. The throne floated higher, shining like a captured star. Solomon and Bilqis stood side by side as reality shifted. The throne opened a gateway, its destination unknown. Colors not born of earth spiraled through the air. They were pulled gently yet irresistibly toward the portal. Worlds passed before their eyes, worlds of energy, worlds of silence, worlds without form. They traveled without moving, carried by a throne older than kings. Time bent around them like a river of light. They saw destiny weaving itself in patterns beyond comprehension. And they realized their meeting was far greater than politics. The realms themselves had summoned them. The throne brought them into a realm made entirely of reflective light. Every surface mirrored their souls instead of their bodies. Solomon saw his strength and his hidden fears. Bilqis saw her wisdom and her silent loneliness. The realm revealed truths no mortal could hide from. The throne pulsed, urging them to face themselves. Whispers of ancient beings echoed in the air. They spoke of unity between realms, of destinies entwined beyond mortal understanding. Bilqis stepped forward, her reflection splitting into countless possibilities. Solomon did the same, witnessing futures branching like radiant trees. The realm tested them not as rulers, but as souls. Only by knowing themselves could they understand the throne's purpose. And both passed the trial with quiet courage. At the realm's center, a single vision appeared before them. A throne split into two luminous halves, one light, one shadow. The halves merged, forming a symbol of unity. Solomon and Bilqis felt an overwhelming truth wash over them. They were chosen not just to rule, but to balance realms. Their wisdom combined created harmony between worlds. They were guardians of a cosmic bridge. The throne showed them battles yet to come, showed alliances hidden across dimensions, showed dangers rising from forgotten shadows. They were not separate rulers. They were two halves of a celestial purpose. Their meeting was written long before their births, and the throne had simply completed the prophecy. When Solomon and Bilqis returned to the earthly world, everything felt different. The sky appeared deeper, the ground felt more alive. Every breath carried whispers from the realm they visited. Their bond became unspoken, yet unbreakable. The throne settled back into Bilqis's palace, but its glow never faded. It knew its purpose had been fulfilled. But it also knew its watchers would return one day. Solomon and Bilqis parted with reverence and understanding. Their kingdoms thrived, guided by cosmic wisdom. Their spirits remained connected across distance and time. And the throne waited quietly, humming with ancient power. For realms do not close forever. And destiny never forgets its chosen ones. If this journey into pre-Genesis mysteries has opened your mind, be sure to subscribe to the Spiritual Sphere today. We reveal ancient secrets, cosmic truths, and spiritual knowledge hidden from mainstream history. Join thousands of seekers exploring the deeper design of existence. Your awakening continues with the next video. Don't miss what comes next.